Hello and welcome everyone. Our today's topic is how to avoid traps in Caro-Kann Defense. And this is part 1 which consists of 3 traps. Hope you will enjoy and learn how to tackle the traps. Firstly, we start with the most common trap arising from the move order e4, c6 the Caro-Kann Defense, knight f3, then d5 challenging the center, knight c3, it is known as the two knight variation of the Caro-Kann Defense, d cross e4, knight cross e4, and here knight f6. Here knight f6 is played to challenge the developed white knight. Here white reacts with the move queen e2. It is the main idea of the trap by pinning the king. Now this position is the point of attention. Here many club players in the blitz and bullet games play knight bd7 very quickly in order to prevent the doubling of the pawns when knight takes on f6. But knight bd7 fails instantly by knight d6 checkmate. Okay, so here the best move is knight cross e4, queen cross e4, and then knight d7 with the idea of playing knight f6 with tempo. And e6 is also fine here, can be playable. Okay, so now we discuss the statics here. 11 people fallen for this trap on chessbase, 1033 people on leeches, and only one on chess.com. Okay, now the next trap number 2. It start with the move order e4, c6 the Caro-Kann defense, now d4, d5, and knight c3. Knight c3, it is the main line of the Caro-Kann defense. Now d cross e4, knight cross e4, and then knight d7. Knight d7 is the Karpov variation of the Caro-Kann defense. And now the move knight g5. Knight g5 is the modern variation of the Karpov variation. Black plays knight g to f6, and then white plays bishop d3. In general, we don't like our opponent's pieces near our territory, so we don't miss the opportunity to kick them back. So the first thing comes in our mind is to kick the knight back by playing h6. But h6 is an inaccuracy here. The best move here is e6 followed by knight at 1 f3, bishop d6, and the game goes on. But black plays h6, which is an inaccuracy. Here white respond with the move knight e6, which is the best move. Here many inexperienced players suddenly take the knight with the move f cross e6, which is a big blunder resulting in a bishop g6 checkmate. Instead of f cross e6, black can play queen b6 followed by knight f3, then f cross e6, bishop g6 check, king d8, and castling. This position is also very much favorable for white from both theoretical and practical point of view, as the pawns are doubled. As you can see, black king is deprived of castling and the king is also in the center. Piece development is very poor and many more things. So the statics of this position is 1915 people fallen for this trap on leeches and 220 on chessbase. So now we will see the last trap number 3, which starts with the move e4, c6 the Caro-Kann defense, d4, d5, and e5. e5, it is known as the advanced variation of Caro-Kann defense, bishop f5, and then bishop d3, bishop cross d3, queen cross d3, and then e6. Here white plays knight e2. Knight e2 is the second most popular move and also played by many super GMs including Levon Aronian. Black plays c5. It is the best reply attacking in the center. White plays c3, and then black plays knight e7. Just after playing knight e7, we suddenly start to calculate queen b5 check and then take the pawn. But this is the trap. The best move here is to castle and then black plays knight bc6 and then knight d2 and the game goes on. But after queen b5 check, queen d7 and queen cross c5, and suddenly black plays knight f5 and the white queen started to feel suffocated, and it has only one square left on queen a5 as all the squares are attacked by black pieces. So black plays queen a5 and then suddenly b6, trap the queen. As the queen run out of squares, queen cannot go to this square, this, all the squares are attacked. Okay, so the statics for this position is 5 people are also fallen for this trap on leeches. Okay, so that's all for this video. If you enjoyed, please do like and comment. Thank you.